Okay, read a text from one of the girl audience. Not to sound a boy crazy, but since my breakup a month ago, I had 3 exes literally contact me out of blue now. Do you think it could mean something? Okay. The problem here is if someone is actually leaving you and they don't want to be around you, and out of the blue means like they contact you after maybe 2 or 3 years, that means you moved on and they felt this unpresence of yours not being in their field, energetically speaking, but also they felt this shift that you moved on, you've got a new life, you're happy there, and what they're doing, they want to drag you back. So now, what does this mean? This means for a man perspective that he is still egoistic enough to actually like have you there and just give you enough breadcrumbs, so he'll be checking and testing you whether you want to come back. Now, why would you do that? I see so many people still kind of looking for this validation and just like to verify their own feelings, because they didn't have a time to spend by themselves and just figure it out what they really want and how did they change. They just like not looking at their own values, what they represent right now. And if they're weak enough, they would just bite and they would just go back, because another thing, they don't want to be lonely as well. And this is like my other thing. Have you ever had a chance and time to sit with yourself, with your own feelings, and just really see for yourself what you really want? What is it really that you represent? What is really that you have? What is really that you're bringing to the table? Because if you're doing like all the work and they just being a douchebags, as by the sounds of it, why would you bring them back? My question is again and again and again. I see like so many girls, they diminish their own feelings, emotions, just to be with someone in relationship. That's the ultimate goal. The problem is with that they lowering the standards. Because they are afraid they're gonna be like expired the older you become. But you know what? I've been 5 years in relationship with a narcissist, and I did exactly same mistake. I went back. Like I see all these gurus, they telling you like, oh, manifest, I will help you to manifest your ex back, and or like 5 steps, like how simply like he will miss you and all this. And you know what? I did that. And as an outcome, I wasted my fucking 5 years of my youth, of myself, of my best time in my life. I could have possibly, I wasted opportunity that I could meet actually someone who was worth my while. Why this douchebag, he just basically like emotionally and verbally abused me and raped my soul. And on top of that, at the end of the day, I was like his trash, where he literally verbally vomit at me his own emotions, because I allowed that. Well, since that conversation, I haven't spoken to him, because I finally fucking realized who I am and what I represent, finally. But I'm just trying to protect many of you girls. Learn how to build a boundaries. And I'm not talking about like fluffy hedges. I'm talking about solid bricks. Find out what your values are, what you represent, what you're bringing to the table. And give yourself time to heal from like all those douchebags. Have a look at your patterns. Maybe this is coming again from like your childhood. All those unhealthy relations that you had in the past. Find out all this. Spend time with yourself. See what makes you happy. Not anyone else around you. See what makes you happy. And just roll with that. And don't forget, the more fun you're having, the more magnetic and attractive you will become to the outside. Because if you are looking for somebody, you're automatically projecting this onto people, that you want to be around them and you getting into the field. And guess what's happening with them? They repel. They don't want to be in there. Imagine this very easy analogical thing. If you throw a bone for a dog, what will happen? He's going to go and chase it. But the minute you're chasing after the dog, why you want the bone back, what's going to happen with the dog? He's going to basically run off it. Find yourself a coach, a mentor, someone who can help you navigate if you don't know where to go because you're feeling stuck. But there is always a solution. And if that helps, subscribe for more.